Hello everybody, good morning. John from Chicago, coming at you from Chicago. This is John Hardy with Windy City Origami. Thanks so much for joining. We are going to be folding a squirrel. This is a really fun one. I hope everybody can enjoy folding this with me. This is going to take about 15-20 minutes. It won't be that long. 皆さんおはようございます。見てくれてありがとうございます。ジョンです。ウィンディシティ折り紙のジョンです。日本語がペラペラですよ。日本でもってもってでした。お箸も上手ですよ。持ってるよ。これからリスを作ります。皆さん、頑張りましょう。始めましょう。Alright, so we are going to use a piece of origami paper, and you can choose whatever color you want. Depends on what color you want your squirrel to be. So I am going to choose a brown piece of paper. I'm going to choose this color right here. All right. So the first step is to hold the paper so it's white side up, and we're going to create a cross. So what we're going to do is fold it lengthwise. So it's going to go straight up here, just like this, to begin. Fold and fold the other direction. Okay, get it going in that other direction. Just like that. And then unfold. So now we should have lines going like this, making a cross. Okay, 4 quadrants in the paper. All right. Now what we need to do is to fold the bottom and the top to the center along the dotted lines that you can see in the diagram. So you're going to fold this one up to the middle. Make sure it goes right to that line. Get it as perfect as you can get it, going right up there to that line. And fold it. And then the top is going to come down also to the middle. Now one thing that helps when you're folding is you can kind of turn the paper a little bit. And if you fold up, it's sometimes a little bit easy. 下から折ったらもっと簡単になると思いますよ。Okay, so we will move on to the next step. The next step here is to take these edges and fold them into the middle. Let me turn on a light here and see if you can see a little bit better. See if this helps at all. That's a little bit better. So we're going to fold right into the middle. Just like this. So there's a line already right here in the middle. You can see that line that we already created. That's a reference. You're going to fold right into that middle line. Fold there and then go ahead and press down. Use your finger when you fold. Use your fingernail or use your bone. Put some pressure down. Make sure that you are pressing really firmly. きちんと折ってください。Fold it right into the middle, just like that. Okay? And then you're going to unfold them so that we're just creating some references. So unfold those. And now what we're going to do is we're going to fold the corners down along the dotted lines. So to figure out where this is going, it sometimes helps to look at the next step. So you can see here what's happening. We're just folding it straight down. So we're going to fold this down just like this. Let me zoom in here so you can see really well. So this is folding down to here. So you're taking this square and you're creating kind of a triangle out of that square. Okay, so fold that down and make sure you use your nail, crease it really nice, and then take the other one and do the same thing. We're going to do that all around. Crease it very nicely, turn it over, and do the other side. Same thing. Okay, get that there, and then fold the other one. just like that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is there's a little pocket. If you open this up right here, there's a little pocket inside of here. So let's see if everybody can find this. Open it up, you can see a little pocket inside of here. Yes, you can see that pocket. So what you're going to do is you already have a fold here, so you're going to open up that pocket all the way, and you're going to push this over to the left. And when you push it over to the left, it will come down. You spread, and it's going to squash down. Okay, just like that. So let me do it again. You have it like this. Open it up. Find the pocket. Put your inside of there. And then push it over to the left and squash it down. Okay? And we're going to do that on that corner, and we're going to do it on of the corners. So take this other one here as well. There's another pocket down here. Open it up, fold it over, and push it down. Create a triangle. Okay? Turn it over and do the same thing on the other side. Open it up, push it over, create that triangle. Open it up, push it over, create that triangle. And there we go. So now we have, everybody should look like this. Okay, so we'll move on to step number 6. All right, step number 6. Hope everybody's following along. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Don't be shy. I would love to hear from you. If you have any, always help you out. So step number 6. We're going to fold the paper behind along the dotted line. Ushiro ni orimasu. So to do that, we're going to take a look here, and this is going to go up to about past the middle. So if we go to the next diagram, we can kind of see what it's going to look like. So this is going to fold behind. Okay, and go behind. And if you look, it's going past the middle, a little bit past the middle. So if we turn it around, what will happen is it's actually creating this edge right here is going to go directly to the middle. Okay, there's a line there. We're actually doing an angle bisector. So it's a really nice reference. We can take this edge here and fold it directly to the center. Okay, so that's what's very helpful sometimes, is to turn the paper around, turn it upside down, and then do this fold. And fold it all the way, just like that. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing on this other side. Just like that. Okay, so if we turn it over, now our model looks like this. Okay, I hope everybody looks the same. We're going to move on to the next step. So now we fold the flaps out along the dotted lines. So these flaps right here, what we're going to do is fold them out, and it's going to come down just a little bit like this. And then the next one is going to come down as well. So if we look at the next diagram, you can see they're crisscrossing. So these are going over each other. So you're just folding it down a little bit here and a little bit on the other side. What you're doing is you're creating the arms. Okay, we're going to see them show up here in a minute. Fold them both in, just like that. And now the next step, once we fold those arms in, is to take the whole model and fold it back around. This is called a mountain fold. We're folding it back behind, like a. So fold it behind and crease it down really good. Okay, so now you can see our squirrel has some arms. Okay. So we're going to hold the paper just like this. Okay, everybody should look the same. I hope I'm not going too fast, but this is step number 9 now. Now we have an inside reverse fold, okay? And we need to follow the dotted lines on this one. So, how do you do an inside reverse fold? Well, on the top here, what we can do, take a look first of all where this line is, okay? You can see right here, this is the dotted line. I'm going to zoom in so everybody can see really, really well. There's a dotted line right here, okay? And if you look on your model, it's going to be crossing through right about here. It's going to be going all the way up. And it's going to be coming not quite to the there. So let's get that fold started. And it's a good idea to see where it ends up. So to do that, well, we can do the next step. Okay? So let me fast forward to the next step. And you can see here, so when this folds over, it's going to go, you're going to push up, push inside, and this is going to change directions, go all the way up, and you can see that this is going to be parallel with the bottom. So let me do that again. So you're taking this right here, and you're going to invert it. You're going to pull it from on the inside and go all the way up, and it's going to end up parallel to the top. Okay? Hey, Julia.
Daddy. You made a mistake. The ears can't move.
Oh my goodness. All right, my daughter's here. All right, go. I'm making a squirrel right now. All right, so now. Okay, so now everybody's model should look like this. We're going to press it down all the way once you get that started. So you can come back and take a look, and you can see here that that line is coming down and behind inside of there. But the goal is once you push it all the way up, you're going to have like two little flaps coming out on the bottom area. Okay, those are going to become the feet here. So make sure that you have these two little triangles coming out on the bottom. And again, you're going to want to have this parallel in the back. So it's going to be a straight line. It's going to be parallel with the bottom of the model. And we'll go ahead and crease and make final crease.
Daddy.
Okay, and hold it down.
Daddy, why there's two pictures? It's like you're hugging.
Yeah, good question.
You don't have that like that on the picture.
そうだよ。ハゲですよ。大変だ。
Everyone watching you.
I know, everybody's watching. Oh, 恥ずかしい。恥ずかしい。Okay, so step 10 now is saying to rotate. We're going to rotate the model 90 degrees. So now our squirrel is going to be standing upright. Okay, and we're going to move on to step number 11. Okay, so everybody's should look like this. Yes, hopefully it looks the same.
Look at me, Daddy.
I can see, silly. All right, so now we make an outside reverse fold along the dotted lines. So you can see right here, the whole head is going to be thick up in here. It's going to be a lot of paper. But do the outside reverse fold.
Like kombucha.
The outside reverse fold, we're going to pull it out. And it's going to come around. You can see how that's doing it. Okay, that's called an outside reverse fold. So we're going on the inside. It's a little bit tricky. We're going to go on the inside like this and pull it around and change the direction. Okay, down like this. Okay, we can take a look at the next step to see. So we move our arms up. You want this to come down a little bit first. So we'll open it up and bring it down just a little bit more. Bring it down, bring it down. We want the head to come down far enough. And see, now my paper just came out. This paper tended to come popping right out. You're going to push that in. If that happens, make sure you keep that pushed in. We're going to fold it all the way down so that this is coming really close to the arms. Just like that. Okay. It's called an outside reverse fold. I hope that makes sense for everybody, how that's being done. So let me show you one more time. So this is intended for beginners. So this is a tricky one though. So you can see, here was our crease. We're going to open the model up a little bit. You can open it up from this side, open it up and then pop it over on the other side. And then crease it down like this. and now it's going to show just like this, okay? So you can see the squirrel's head now. It's coming into shape. Okay? Now what we're going to do is thin the head. So there's one step back here on number 12 that we're going to make sure that we have to tuck the nose inside. So let's go ahead and do that. To do that, the tip, and do an inside reverse fold. So just take the tip, open it up, and from the bottom, it helps if you open it from the bottom, put your thumb in there and push it in. Okay, and then close it, just like that. Okay, so if you look at the next one, the nose, by the time you finish that, it's going to be past the arms. It's going to be further to the right, or depending on how you look at it, further to the left of those arms coming in. Okay, just like that. Next, what we're going to do is fold the back part here inside along the dotted line. So you just take this part right here and you simply fold it inside. Okay, just like that. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Now to match that line, it helps to sometimes just fold it straight over the first one, get the crease started, and then open it up and tuck it inside. All right, just like that. Hopefully everybody's looks the same. Now, that is the completed squirrel, but I don't really like the way it looks. And the first time I folded this, I wasn't very happy with the final result, so I had to make the face a little bit larger. So I'll show you how to do that right now. To make the face a little bit larger, what you can do is come inside of the model. And if this is optional, you do not have to do this, but there's some paper right here that you can pull out. Just a little bit, you can pull it, and you have to carefully assemble the model back together. But if you pull that paper out, let me zoom in so you can see what's happening here. So I found some paper inside of here. The nose is just a little bit temporarily. There's some paper right in here. And you can pull that out. And when you bring the face back down, you have to pull it out even down below here. So you're tucking it, pulling it all the way out, all the way down to where the arms are. And then when you put it back together, you just kind of lightly push the paper in like this. And you can see I just a little bit bigger. Okay? I extended it out. Now the arms are getting in the way of the head, so I can just simply change the arms just a little. But this, I think, looks a little bit more like a squirrel's head. So we can come over here on the other side. We're going to do the same thing. Open it up. There's some paper. Pull it out all the way. See how it's coming out right now? It's coming all the way out. And then push it and reverse the direction. And then push it back down. Okay, so now you can see that the squirrel's head is looking a little bit larger. And I think it looks better. And then after you do that, you can get the tip and push it back in, do the same reverse fold. Reverse fold the nose back inside of the model. Now, what I did is this one is not matching the other side. You can see these are not symmetrical. So you have to decide which one you like. If you like the way this looks, you can make the other one match. Or if you like the way this one looks, you can make the other one match. Just line up the paper so you can see here that this paper is going further inside. So I'm going to push this one inside a little bit more by doing what's called a swivel fold. Just swivel it in a little bit more. And then this is going to come up and match the other side. This is optional. You do not need to do this, but it makes it look a little bit better, I think. And then if you want, you can shape this top part a little bit too. You can push into a little tiny reverse fold on the top just to make it look even more like a squirrel. And you can continue to do that all the way around. Just do some mountain folds, make it kind of a rounded face. Fold it inside. I'm going to do it on the other side as well. Fold it in. Just little mountain folds here and there.
I got the surprise that you did.
And there we go. So now the squirrel's face. Now we just work on the arms. So we move the arms in place a little bit. They're going to be small little arms now. But I think that looks great.
I got this prize that you give to me.
Cool. All right. So there we go. We've got our squirrel. Is to add a face. So we get out our pen, and we're just going to draw an eye on here. So I like to do a large eye. Let's draw a big circle here. And we'll do a little circle on the inside. How does that look? It looks like a squirrel's eye. And we'll do it on the other side. Turn it over. Draw a circle here. And a circle in the front. Just like that. And if you want, you can also put a nose on here. Drawing a little triangle like this. And color it in. Just like that. And you can do the same thing on the other side. Draw a little triangle right here. Just like that. And there we have our completed squirrel. Okay, so I will show you how the squirrel stands up.
I know.
Let's see if the squirrel can stand up. Now, if you don't like, sometimes this will open up too much. So what you can do is you can put some tape inside, or you can use some glue. That's optional. In origami, usually you do not want to use any glue or any staples, but it's up to you if you want to do that. So I'm going to leave it just as it is, and I'll show you here what it looks like. So if we take this squirrel, we can stand, and there's our completed model. There we go. Looks like a nice squirrel. It matches the diagram there. In fact, it looks a lot better, I think, because we modified the face. So that's optional, but I like to have that addition on mine. All right. So with that, I hope everybody enjoyed folding. We're coming up on a half hour. So my prediction was right. This would take about 20 minutes. The next model will be on Monday. Make sure you join us on Monday, May 11th at 10 a.m. We are going to be folding a cat. Okay, this is a nice one too. This one stands up all on its own, and it's got two long legs. You can see the legs on here. I really like the way this one turns out. So I hope you can join us. It's during the workday, so it will be pre-recorded. But again, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. Hit the like button, subscribe, and continue to share these videos and help get the word out. Coming up in June, we will have some intermediate origami videos, and we'll just continue to get more and more complex from there. Thanks again, everybody, for watching, and have a great day. 皆さん、ありがとうございます。またね。